Ever since I've learned about golden milk, I haven't been able to stop drinking it. You know, I ordered one of these in a cafe not long ago and it cost me $8. I couldn't believe it, yet I made this one at home for less than $1, and you can too. And I can promise you this, guys, this one's gonna taste way better than that one you'll get in the cafe. In case you didn't know, golden milk is also known as turmeric milk, and it's full of powerful antioxidants. That's perfect for this time of year. It helps you sleep at night if you have insomnia, but heck, I just drink it because it tastes so dang good. So let's make ourselves a cup of golden milk. To a small pot, I'm gonna add one nice big mug full of milk. I'm using oat milk, but you can use any milk of your choice. Now I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of turmeric, and basically it's half a teaspoon of turmeric per serving. Now I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of fresh ginger, and another half a teaspoon of fresh ginger, because what can I say, guys, I love ginger. Now I'm gonna add about 1/8 of a teaspoon of black pepper, and as you can see, I'm just eyeballing it. And I'm also gonna add about 1/8 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. Now don't overdo it on the cinnamon or your milk is gonna turn brown. The turmeric is the star, guys. Now I'm gonna whisk this together and put the heat on high. And you don't wanna walk away from this or it will boil over. And just a quick reminder, if you're looking for a printable version of this recipe, I have one up on the blog. The link will be down in the description. And if you're enjoying this video, let me know by hitting that like button. It helps out the channel so much, and I really appreciate it. Now as soon as it starts to boil, turn it down to medium-low and bring it to a gentle simmer. Now we're gonna let it cook gently like this for about 3 to 5 minutes. Just enough time to extract all that goodness from the spices and the ginger. And give it a little mix now and then just to be sure it's not burning on the bottom. That can happen depending on what type of milk you use. Now if you want a nice foam on your golden milk like you see on a latte, and say you don't have one of those fancy frothers, just whisk it really vigorously. You'll see that the more you do this, the foamier it's gonna get, and that's gonna give you that nice creamy latte mouthfeel. Now I'm gonna let this cool for several minutes before adding my last ingredient, which is honey. Good old honey. And I'm using raw unpasteurized honey. And if I were to add this into the piping hot golden milk, well, the heat would pasteurize the honey and we wouldn't get any of its health benefits. So do be sure to let your golden milk cool for several minutes until it's just nice and warm, not super hot. So I'm going to add a nice spoonful of that, and of course you could also use agave syrup, maple syrup, you could even use plain sugar if you want. Now just whisk that in until it's nice and smooth. Now before we serve this up, we have to remember there's still pieces of ginger floating in there, so we have to pass this through a sieve. That's going to leave all those little ginger pieces behind and you'll have a nice, smooth, creamy golden milk. Wow, look at how pretty that looks. And it's basically a must to finish this off with a nice little sprinkling of cinnamon. So I'm just gonna put some on there, and wow, I feel like such an Instagram star. Just look at how gorgeous that beverage is. And when you try it, I think you're gonna agree that golden milk tastes as intriguing as it sounds. The flavors are warm and spicy and sweet, and it's hard to believe that something this tasty is that good for you. But it is, and well, you just gotta love it when that happens.